Hey guys, it's Ken. How you doing? Hang on a second. Let me pull over. Maybe in this parking lot of this church. This is the Mission Road Baptist Church behind us. I'm driving home from a trip to Publix. Pick up some things. I left my toothbrush back at the hotel we stayed at. We stayed at this weekend. If you watched yesterday's video, I was out at Cocoa Beach, and I did a one-take video from that location. I also didn't have my book with me at the time because I'm driving, so I don't have a book with me either. What book I'm talking about? I'm talking about the book I Really Needed This Today, written by Hoda Kotb. And it's a new project, a new plan that I'm embarking on, where we're reading a quote a day. There's one quote and a reflection for each day of the year. So I'm reading that quote and offering up her perspective on it from her book, and then giving you my own perspective on it. And I know yesterday's video was kind of wonky. I went back and rewatched it, and I was like, man, that's why I started doing the edited versions, because I could preview it and I could cut things out. And so there were some really annoying parts of that video yesterday that I wasn't very happy with, but I'm going to keep it up because it is a documentation, is a timestamp of where I was on that day. So today's quote, there was no name attached to it. Today is the 4th of January, I believe. Am I right? The 4th of January? It should say probably somewhere on this car. Yep, there it is. January the 4th. So today's quote said, and again, there was no name attached to it, so I'm not sure who said it. It was an anonymous quote that said, "You already have wings. All you have to do is fly." And the reflection that Hoda made in her book was a memory of childhood when she was in a swimming pool with her father. And her father would fold his hands together, or, put his hands as a little footstool, and she would step inside of his fingers, and she would get launched into the air, and then that was like flying to her as a young kid. She remembers those very fond memories. And for me, I know the idea of having wings and remembering to fly is not physical wings. We're not going to sprout wings like a fairy or a butterfly and actually fly. To me, the thought of flying is freedom. And freedom is having the ability to see the world. That's my biggest freedom, the big freedom that I love so much right now. We enjoy so many freedoms here in America, and traveling is my personal favorite, whether it's to a local restaurant for a bite to eat, or a weekend with our friend Priscilla in Cocoa Beach, or on a cruise ship, or visiting family in New York, just getting out and seeing the world. And it makes me ask this question, and I asked this question to Bridget the last time we got back from a cruise ship. What is the best part of a vacation? Is it at the very beginning of the vacation or the trip? Again, it could be just a weekend getaway, or it could be a week-long cruise, whatever your idea of a getaway is. Is it at the very beginning or at the very end? She says the beginning, because you have all these things to look forward to, all these new experiences, all these new people. We met some really nice people this weekend. We stayed at a we stayed at a Holiday Inn Express at the Cocoa Beach Pier. Very nice people. If ever in Cocoa Beach area, stay there. Really cool experience. A lot of nice people we met. So yeah, there's the anticipation of all the fun things to look forward to and to experience. But then there's the end of the vacation, where you're like, oh, there's nothing worse than dragging your luggage back out to your car when the experience is over, or you're getting off of a cruise ship, or your flight lands, and you're home again. I love being home, don't get me wrong, but I think the best part of a trip is at the end. And here's why. Because you've experienced all these amazing new memories and things, and then you instantly start planning the next one. You think about, where do you want to go next? We walked out to the pier afterwards, before we went home this morning, and there was a timeshare salesman trying to get us to buy into a timeshare in the Cocoa Beach area. And I was thinking, I wouldn't be okay with that. I wouldn't want to be locked into one place. Like, we love the beach. So this weekend was Cocoa Beach. Maybe, you know, before springtime, we'll be in New Smyrna Beach, or we love the West Coast, Treasure Island area, Madeira Beach. So when we go to the beach, we like to shake it up, do something a little bit different, try something new every single time. So that's my idea of wings. Whether it's, I guess, getting in a car and experiencing beautiful Florida, or on an airplane, or just going to Disney, getting lost in the fantasy world, fantasy land of Disney. So that's today's little short brief message. I am going back to the edited versions of my videos starting tomorrow. I've got some excursions planned. What I'm planning on doing with this this project here is I want to tie the quotes into things that I'm doing. So like if there's a specific quote, like I thought it was really neat how it paired up that today's quote has to do with freedom and wings and flying, and don't forget to fly. Don't forget to get out there and see the world and do your thing. And it just kind of ties in well with the trip we took to the cruise. And I liked the fact that the quote before that tied that awesome little book that I showed you guys. So yeah, if you're missing my other videos, go back and watch them. They're there. Again, yesterday was a little embarrassing and wonky, but nonetheless, it is what it is. And I'm doing the exact same thing I said I wasn't going to do. I'm going to tell myself to shut up, Ken. You're done. You've already said it. Don't say it again. But shut up was a little rude. I'm sorry. I apologize to myself. So that being said, I wish you guys well. I thank you for watching. I say this at the end of every video, but if you're taking time out of your day to spend some time with me, I certainly appreciate it. Subscribe, share, and hit that little notification bell so when tomorrow's video pops up, you'll be notified. And of course, your thoughts, your comments. When I began this whole YouTube thing, I wanted it to be a dialogue of comments. And so if you have something you want to say, off topic or on topic or off topic, whatever, just say it. I'd love to hear your words. Okay? That being said, see you guys tomorrow.